And
we're back. How we doing, Andrew?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Johnny?
Good. You look great. You look.
Do I?
You get a haircut?
Yes, I did. I got a haircut.
There it is. It looks sharp.
Well, thank you. It'd been a long time, and then Heidi couldn't stand it. So, like, Heidi was cutting my hair, but just, like, very little. Just, like, cleaning up the ears, just, like, barely doing anything.
Yeah.
And then she was looking at it one day. She's like, because I kind of got excited. Oh, what happened?
I did that. I was trying to zoom in on you, and I didn't realize that did it for both of us.
I was like, where'd he go?
Okay.
It's like that's just what a way to feel to lose confidence in your boring haircut story is just the person you're talking to vanishes.
Like I left. No, I was trying to blow it up so I could see it closer because it was just.
Someone's like, "Oh yeah, today I went to the post office. I didn't have the right postage," and then they just go off into another dimension.
You keep talking. Boring. I'm going to go get something to eat. Keep talking, though.
That was so boring. I disappeared from the earth. Anyway, to finish this, the truth is, it's a long haircut story. So it's like we're not even scratching the surface.
And so, but you're saying Heidi did it for you. She cut it.
Well, not this. So she was like doing a little bit here, doing a little bit there, and then it was like Christmas time or New Year's. I guess it was like New Year's Eve. And she was looking at it. She's like, you got to go get a real haircut. Because I was getting excited because I was like, this could be it. I don't ever have to pay for a haircut again. I'm at that age where I'm like, it used to be like, you're like, no, I want to go get my haircut and be a man and, get a nice. Now I'm just like, oh, if I never had to go again, could you imagine?
Yeah.
How great that would be?
I go very seldom, as you can tell.
Well, yeah, I mean, you never go. When you're like Rip Van Winkle for hair or something. Right?
I go to Sports Clips once every 6 months.
Do you go to the same person?
No, I never recognize anyone.
So when you go in and they see you're like, oh my God, this guy's been on a deserted island. What do you tell them?
I say just take like 2 inches off of it. I still want to be able to put it back, but that's it.
So then why not just have Erin do it? If that's all
I should. You know what? Because I don't trust her. Now that you asked to put it out there, she would cut my hair short like yours and be like, "Whoops!"
It's not a skill issue. You don't trust her not.
Oh no, I trust her. I trust her skill level. She does. She cut, Phoebe's hair and Edie's, and
you think if she were back there,
I just think if she was back there, yeah,
you're like, just fucking cut it all off. It's fucking hippie.
Yeah,
you're turning into a real man.
It's just because she's sick of pulling my stray strands out of her butt crack.
Yeah. But that's not enough for you. You like your long hair enough to know, even though you know your wife is not a fan.
Yeah, well,
because I would just do. I'm pretty sure if Heidi was like, "I wish your hair was like this," I'd go, "All right."
Yeah. I'm more selfish. It's not that I do like it longer better, but this is my third time having like long hair, and it's just easier. I'm a very lazy person. And when my hair is so thick.
There's no way it's easier.
I don't have to do like this is pretty disheveled. This is pretty nothing. I did nothing and it's passable. But if I had shorter hair, it's so thick that it's like foof. It's a big, huge cloud of like, it's just too. Yeah. This is just a good way to get it out of the way.
All right. I love the look now because you've got the like salt and pepper beard, the long hair, and a gray sweater.
Yeah, I got the Lebowski cardigan here.
Yeah, it's real. Professor, like a hippie professor. You look like you reek of weed.
Yeah. You don't smell like weed when you eat it.
That should be a t-shirt. You don't smell like weed when you eat it. suppose it's true.
Yeah.
Uh, oh yeah, my brother-in-law got us incense for Christmas. I've never
Oh.
burned incense before my whole life.
Is that
And
a subtle hint? Hey, your house stinks.
yeah, it might be. Although we're kind of big. Like we've always been like candle. I like a candle. It's
Sure.
nice. But we got the incense. I lit it. And I'm like, no thank. It took me to a place of like I'm in somebody's weird bedroom.
Oh, like a high school like dorm
Yeah,
room or something.
or like some store where everything's dirty. Like
Well,
beads.
wow. Is it because of the incense he got you? He just got you the incense, or did he get you like the kit? Here's the burner. Here's the
No. They were these little cones, and you just light the top,
yeah.
burn down. And one was sandalwood, and one was something else. But they all
Sandalwood's supposed to smell good. Isn't that what they like sell soap? Like, hey, this soap smells like sandalwood.
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, sandalwood is supposed to smell good, but to me, all incense kind of smells like that thing. Like, it doesn't matter what flavor of it is; it has that pungent sort of bead.
Like you're in a tie-dye store on State Street.
I don't like it.
I like it.
So hopefully he doesn't listen to this. I'm sure he won't. Great gift, very thoughtful. Just going right in the trash. I tried it.
Hate it.
I tried it.
You want to know a good gift we just got for Edie's birthday? My brother Luke. The doorbell rang. We got Culver's because Edie got to pick dinner, so we got Culver's. We're eating Culver's. The doorbell rings. It's a Grubhub guy. He had a dozen crumble cookies. Do you have crumble cookies out there?
I've heard of it. I don't know if we have one in Portland or not.
They're like huge, and there's a dozen. Oh my god, there's 2 boxes. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, and so that was just a surprise. See, I've heard of that. Like when we were at Mark's bachelor party, I think his fiance, now wife, like just surprised him with Chick-fil-A. Just like a bunch of Chick-fil-A showed up at one point. DoorDash. I was like, what a great idea.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah. It's never happened for me, but what a cool thing. Somebody should do that. I should do that for somebody else.
Come on, listeners. You should give your
out there.
Yeah, you should give your address so that a listener can do it for you.
But yeah, that is great. Crumble cookies, though, I think I read something where it's like they are like the most calorie dense dessert.
Oh,
it's like more than Ben and Jerry's. I think like a pint of Ben and Jerry's is like a crumble cookie.
Yeah, I mean it's insane how delicious.
You looked it up. I mean,
you got to figure eating on your heart.
Knowing that, I would like to try one. It's like now I don't think I cared before because you're like, okay, cookies. Like I'm not gonna go to a cookie restaurant. It sounds ridiculous. I've seen them on the road. You drive by, it's like a whole store for cookies.
They're like $7 a piece.
But now that I know they're like 3,200 calories, like the article that I read was probably trying to dissuade you from eating that. And in my head, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of calories. You gotta try this thing.
Yeah, they're probably delicious.
What are they doing? How are they fitting in that many calories?
They taste like the frosting. You just feel like they spilled the bag of sugar, and they're like, "Oh shit! Whoops! Just keep stirring till it goes away."
That's awesome. Good. So anyway, my haircut. So then I went to the haircut. No, I'm not gonna finish that story.
I just think it's great.
I got my haircut, and I went to a place on New Year's Eve, which is a rookie move too, because you're just looking around and you're seeing all these other dudes who are like. And it was a great barbershop near my parents' house, which is one of the last places I'm aware of where you can there are no reservations. You just walk in and there's no expectation that you're supposed to, like, I don't even like it when I can go in and get fit in, because then you go in like, oh, hi, who are you here? I'm like, I'm just seeing that. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess. And then they start looking at each other like, who wants to take this person?
Yeah.
And then someone can always do it. That's the point. They can always do it, but it's very uncomfortable. It's like you're like ruining their day by showing up to the business. So I like these old school places where you just show up and get your haircut. And that's
do they not even take reservations?
They don't even take
Yeah.
debit cards, my friend. It's
Ooh.
a cash only, no reservation. And you know what? Like from far away it looks good, but I will say he did not. He kind of butchered me.
Can I ask how much it cost?
$30.
That's great.
That's
That's
about that's
great.
about as good as you're gonna get these days.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And because they were cash only, I tipped him $3 because I literally had $33 in my wallet. Thank God it was only a $30 haircut. And I'm sorry I didn't tip more, but that's all the cash I had.
You think if it was $34, you would have been like, that's a little uneven. Tell you what, you cover that last dollar and I won't talk shit.
That's a great question. How much cash where would I have stopped? Because I think I probably would have given him like for sure 35.
Yeah.
What is 20% of 6? So 36.
Yeah.
But then it's cash. I probably would have gone up to 40. I might have given him $40. Like if I had
33% tip, my friend.
I know, but that's the cash world. It all evens out because then sometimes you're only tipping 10% when you only have $33. But like if I had $40 and I paid him $40, would you ask for $5 back? I guess is that what you'd do?
I would ask for. Yeah, I don't know. No. When you ask for change on a tip, it's kind of like.
I think you just got to give him the $40.
Yeah, you can't ask for change out of a tip.
Yeah,
you're right.
I gave him 33, and I was like, "Hey, can I get $1.50 back, please?" I get 50.
I want to get something at the vending machine.
I want a gumball. But yeah, so got my haircut. Thanks, buddy. You noticed. It had been almost 6 months. I think it had been a long time.
That can't be true. How often do you get a haircut?
Well, every time I get my haircut, ever since I moved to Portland, my thing was like, I'm going to go to the same person. I'm going to have a relationship. They're going to know me. And I'm going to go like every 6 weeks and really look cool and look fresh. And I fell off the wagon every time. And then there's a place right around the corner from our house, but they like need reservations. And it's just like a crappy old cool looking barbershop the way this one looks that I was just talking about. But they're so like, oh yeah, go on the app and whatever. How are you ever going to know when the mood strikes that you want to go get your haircut? It's such a just walking around thing. That's why I like to do it on the road. I used to do it on the road. That was always
you don't plan it out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought most people did. I am the same as you. I'm like, oh, I think maybe I'll get. Oh, I got an hour free. I'll go.
Yeah, some time to kill.
Yeah.
So we got to bring that back. Bring back the impromptu haircut place.
Yeah.
That's what I need. But Sports Clip. That's what Sports Clips probably is.
I do. Yeah, at Sports Clips, you go on the app and you just add yourself to the queue. I mean, you can show up, but sometimes it's like, oh, there's an hour and a half wait. There's all these people ahead of you.
Is there a worse sentence in America than go on the app?
Oh, I know.
Dude, I went to there's this other place. It's like my favorite teriyaki spot in Portland. It's like a hole in the wall place. And I've been going there ever since we moved here. I go there all the time. So I was going there for lunch, and I'm standing at the counter. There's nobody at the counter. And like this place is like, when I say hole in the wall, it's like it's falling down. Like it's a physical building. The food is amazing, but it's like a total dump of a building. And it's like the soda machine's always broken, whatever. And so I'm waiting. And the lady's like looking at me every like couple minutes. And she's like, we're making weird eye contact. And I'm like, not going to be rude. So I'm not just like, hello, I'd like to order. Ding, 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 you know. And she's like, are you here to pick up? I was like, no, I want to just order some lunch, you know. And she's like, and she just points to the screens. They're the fucking, they install these self-serve touch screen. Like, you guys might want to put in some gutters before you do AI bots to order my chicken on. And I'm literally going to say 2 words, chicken teriyaki. That's all I'm going to say. And now I got to hit 50 buttons to order it. And then put in my name. And then she's like, and then you put in your name.
You guys might want to replace your broken windows before you bring it.
Seriously, there's like the soda machine has not worked since I started going there 6 years ago, and they individually xed out each flavor. So it's like Pepsi broke. It says out of order on. You can tell they were going down the line. Like, okay, the Pepsi's broken, out of order, but they put an out of order sign on, each
Yeah.
root beer or whatever. And there's like water is the only one that doesn't have an out of order sign on it.
Oh God.
It's like that we don't fix, but we can put in these robot ordering machines.
Yeah. Terrible. I don't like
Terrible.
those. I
No.
don't like them.
So that and the QR menus. Look at this. This is all just old man yelling at cloud shit. What do we like? What do we like that's new? What do you like that's new? What's an invention that has made life better that you're like, you know what? The way they do it now is better than it used to. Other than GPS. I think we both would have.
Oh yeah, GPS. That's a sweet thing. I mean, just everything in the car. Everything in the car. CarPlay.
See, I have an old car. I don't even get to experience all that stuff.
I was like, I used to, it only used to be rentals that I'd get to experience these features everyone has in there every day. And now through my wife insisting we upgrade before we were due, I have that in both cars.
So like when you get in your podcast or whatever, it just starts playing like immediately. Like you turn on the car and everything just comes on.
Well, I have to plug it in for CarPlay to come up. But yeah, if I start playing music, it'll go through the stereo through the car's like weird operating system. When you plug it in, then it's like the Apple screen is on the screen. It's great.
Yeah. That's what I like about rental cars.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's a good invention. Good job.
Yeah.
I would want like if the self-driving car thing ever comes, I would be all over that. I think that's great.
The Tesla, you got to get a Tesla then, because I think Tesla, I rode around with my buddy Ben Levy's got one. He just put in self-driving. I mean, you sit there and you just watch as it waits for traffic to clear and then it goes.
Really?
It signals. Yeah.
Good. See, I got to get one of those then because that's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he even sit in the driver's seat or does he sit in the back?
I think you have to sit in the driver's seat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention. It's not going to help. I'm not going to help.
But I mean, it's to the point you don't have to have your hands on the wheel anymore. Like mine, it'll steer kind of. It'll keep within the lanes, but you have to have your hands on the wheel. And if you let go, it'll like tell you. You know what my car does?
That's like having like a self-driving lawnmower, but they're like, it only works if you walk behind it and push it along. It's like, well, okay, great. Wow, what a time saver. Hey, this vacuum will vacuum your all by itself as long as you walk behind it.
You gotta walk and hold it. I don't know what this says about my driving, but like
you disagree.
There's a feature on my car where it'll like a thing will pop up and it'll like bing bing bing. Driver might be tired, suggested pull over.
Yes.
It happens if I'm driving like 10 minutes to the store.
I've had that happen to me in rental cars a lot. Like, hey, take a break.
Yeah.
And it's only been like 20 minutes. They're like, hey, you might want to pull over. You suck at driving.
Yeah, you keep flying out of the lane.
Is there anybody else in the car who wants to give this a shot?
You have a kid or something that wants to learn?
Are you knitting right now? Why are you so distracted?
Put the puzzle away and focus on the road.
Okay.
Anyway. We haven't talked. Have we talked since New Year's? It's the 7th.
No.
How was your New Year's?
My New Year's was great. Fantastic. I did a show. I like working on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a thing for some reason. I work every other New Year's Eve. I don't know why, but it seems like I'm working every other New Year's Eve. That's probably a bad sign for my career, but it was good. Great fun show, nice theater, early one show.
Yeah, I think we talked about it before our shows. We both had one early show.
Oh. It was a fun one.
It's a way to do it.
And then Heidi and I, we left Ginger at my parents' house in Seattle, and we had a pretty nice hotel and went out to dinner beforehand, and then we came back and we were in the hotel bar, and we were kind of hungry because we'd eaten so early before the show.
Yeah.
So we sat in this sort of like corporate hotel. It's probably some like Marriott brand thing, and we just sit in the bar. We're the only two people in there in this big, huge bar area. And there was a bartender there, and we're like, "Oh God, are we keeping this guy here on New Year's Eve?" We kept like asking, like, "Is it okay if we?" He's like, "Yeah, I gotta be here till." So we ordered like these big sandwiches and watched freaking Ryan Seacrest on the hotel bar TV by ourselves, and then made it to midnight in the room, and that was.
You did make it to midnight?
Yeah, we did.
Good for you.
Ryan Seacrest is a disaster. Have you seen him or watched him at all?
No. I
He
mean,
does
we watched
not
the ball drop in New York, but I don't remember seeing him. So maybe I turned it on.
Maybe you watched like Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, I think
that's
that's what it was.
I always forget about Anderson Cooper. That's the better one to watch because Ryan Seacrest is not. He doesn't even seem like a human being.
Yeah.
Like you can just tell there's like nothing behind his eyes. Like it's like his brain is completely just. He might be AI.
Yeah.
If you told me Ryan Seacrest was AI, I would believe it.
He was a social AI experiment, and everyone
He
thought he
was
was
a total social AI experiment, and it's. But
wow.
But yeah, it was good. How was your New Year's Eve?
The show was good. It was at the new Funny Bone in Omaha location. It was great. It was really fun. I was very, very nervous for the show. I was like not really. I felt bad because I was like, at my sister's house. Both sisters live in Omaha, and I was like not engaging anyone. I was like, yeah, good to see you. I'm gonna go walk. I just want to go walk because I was doing so much like new stuff, and I wanted to just impress the club because they would have me there once a year, and I think it was a lot of the same crowd. I mean, maybe I'm assuming that, but it probably wasn't. But I was like, I just want to do something different, so I did a lot of different stuff. So I was very nervous, but it went really great. So I was super happy and it was fun. And then hung out with my family after. Went to the hotel. I actually used the hotel, and Edie wanted to stay at the hotel, so me and Edie like passed out about 11 in the hotel. And
great.
It's great.
Good to have stakes. It's good to feel something before a show,
Yeah, it was exciting because I was like nervous, and I was like, I like being nervous, but not feeling unprepared. But I think I got lucky because it was a great audience.
But that also probably helps when you're like, you're excited to you're nervous, but like you're so like doing the new stuff. They can feel like you ever do a show where a lot of times we think of it in stand up, and you're like, oh, I'll try a few new things, but if it's not working, I'll just go to like the good material, tried and true, and that'll. But a lot of times what happens is you do the older stuff next to like new stuff you're really excited about, and then the new stuff works way better.
Yeah.
And it's hard to go back and do any old stuff because they're like, oh, he seems a little checked out.
Yeah, they can sense that you're not like on top of it.
You're not as present. You're just like kind of like laying it out there.
Yeah.
So sometimes that works to your advantage. But
it was fun. I did like 55 minutes, but I was so pissed because I filmed it, and my favorite, like I have this new bit. I don't even think I've talked about it on here, and I did it kind of near the end. I had like a buffer at the end closer that I've done just for safety because you don't want to close on new things. But I was very excited about it, and I like it a lot. Trying to get the audience to go with me, but my camera ran out at 42 minutes, and it was like a fully charged battery. It's just, I was so pissed. I still have the audio of it, but I was bummed.
Wait, what's the bit? Or do you not want to say?
No, I'll say it. So the bit is basically, and that was the second I did it once on Comedy on State on the mic, the open mic, and then I did it. This was the second time I'd done it, and
you were gonna close with it.
I wasn't gonna close with it, but I wanted to like have it be an option. Like if it goes really well, I can be like good night. But I had, that didn't happen.
Okay.
But the beginning does really good. It goes really well, and I'm fighting for it. I'm just fighting for it. I think the audience is wrong because here's the bit. It's basically where I talk about, and it's a true premise. where I would talk about occasionally. I haven't done it in a while, but where I'll just act like I'm talking to my younger self, like, oh, hey, this is, like I bumped into my 5th grade Johnny, and I'm like,
What
hey,
would you say if you could go back and talk to your
exactly. It's like that. And I just to kind of like be like, oh, I am doing well. Life is good. I shouldn't be complaining about everything. I'm like, oh, you're a comedian. You're married. And I go into about like, you get to see your boobs every day. It's pretty cool. I mean, she doesn't show you every day, but you get to see them. You don't get to play with them, but you get to see them. She doesn't always show them to you, but like sometimes when she's talking about her day, she'll just change in front of you. And if you kind of play it cool, you can look down,
Yeah.
And then I go, and then I'm like, oh, and remember how mom and dad, they wouldn't get you those Air Jordan 6s for Christmas,
Yeah.
Well, they re-released, they retroed them, and now I have 2 pairs. Mom and dad are dead, but you have 2 pairs of Jordan 6s. You got the red ones, you got the white ones, and then if you want, and then if I want, and then I'll say, you want to see something? You want to see something real cool? And then I pull on my pants down to like my knees, and I'll be like, check that out. That's our penis, buddy. What do you think of that? What's that? Oh God, they died probably. Let's see. You might not want to get too attached to dad. And then I just like keep trying to like be like, hey, look at our penis. And he keeps being like, wait, what happened to mom and dad? And that's the whole thing, And then I'm like, oh, he's like, why are you showing or whatever? And then I'm like, because it's bigger, I'm showing you how big it gets. But I do it like Bob Newhart, where you don't hear him, you just hear me. And I'm like,
no, I love that. Yeah, that's real craftsmanship. This joke where you're showing your younger self your own penis.
Your dick. Yeah. So that's the feedback I'm getting.
Just like Bob Newhart. Exactly like Bob Newhart.
Showing his dick to a child. But it's me. That's where I lose them, is they're like, you're showing your dick to a kid. But then I'm like,
but that would be funny. That would be funny is if like that was what would be funny maybe at the end of it is then somebody like somebody sees like someone like what the fuck, that guy's showing his dick to that little kid, and then you like, wait, how can you see this? I'm supposed to be a ghost or something, aren't I? It's me.
You said you were me when you were little.
Oh yeah, you're just a pedophile.
Well, that's one thing I said. I never said it, but I thought like I could be like, because I'll get in an argument with him. I'll be like, because it's bigger. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What are you in 5th grade? It's bigger than yours. Well, then show me yours. Show me yours. And then that's when people are like, oh, but it's me. So then I thought I would be like, oh, are you kidding me? Seriously? Look, if I was trying to see a kid's penis, I think I could do better than trying to convince them that I'm them from the future. You know what I mean?
Right. And
so when I'm going back and forth.
When I tell you your life is going a little better, if I was just some pedophile who's here to come look at a little kid's dick, wouldn't I embellish a little bit more? Like, I don't just have 2 pairs of shoes. I live, I fly a rocket ship for a living, and I, live in a mansion. It's not just like, oh, I'm married and sometimes I see my wife's boobs. When I make it a little better.
Yeah. Come on, trust me, kid. I'm you. We have the same face.
That's very funny.
But then it turns out I'm like, come on. Or I'm like, yes, it is. It's bigger. Show me yours. Show me. All right. Well, look at how hairy mine is. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So, because that's cool. That's cool. It's cool to have a hairy dick. And then it just ends with me getting pissed off, being like, oh, whatever. Enjoy your LA Gear basketball shoes, you fucking asshole.
Loser. I'm glad mom and dad didn't buy you the shoes you wanted.
So I got to figure out a way for it to end
you got to figure out a way for it to end. You have to figure out a way too, like for people not to check out completely when you ask your younger self to show them your own dick back to you.
Yeah.
People get so touchy about it.
I mean, I could just call it because I didn't do that. I could just call out the audience and be like, guys, it's me. It's not a kid. It's me.
I can look at my own. Is it being a pedophile to look at your own penis from when you were a kid? I don't think so. It doesn't sound great on a resume, but I don't.
But
It's
it's
not
not what you guys are making it out
the
to be.
40s, but it doesn't make you a pedophile.
Yeah. So
Uh,
that's my baby these
I
days.
love it. I love it. You've only done it twice. Where did it work better? On New Year's Eve at the club or at comedy?
I think at New Year's Eve at the club, because I didn't have to think about my wife's boobs, and that really went well. And I also in Omaha, I went into my dad, like I did the callback. I kept having him go ask questions about, at first
Yeah,
I'm like,
I mean,
oh, they died, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, but look, our dick, you gotta look at our dick. What? Oh, I don't know. Dad had a heart thing, and mom, look, it doesn't matter. You can't change it,
if you never can get the audience to get past the penis thing, the joke it's still very funny that you just kind of gloss by the parent's death and then have the kid be obsessed with it, and you could just be on to other stuff other than the dick.
Right.
So I would say don't.
I'm trying to think of things like, is there a way I could do it where he doesn't pull his dick out? But that's my
There could be a version of some jokes where the dicks aren't pulled out. That's what I'm. if you can't get it there, that's super funny.
I've been listening to I listened to Seinfeld when he was on We Might Be Drunk. You ever listen to that podcast?
Yeah.
And him just talking about like, oh, it's my preference, it's my style, like the challenge. It's not a clean thing. I don't care if other people. I just think if you can do the joke without the words or doing this, it's better. And I'm like, I agree. On paper, I agree, but I feel like for this joke that I'm talking about, a dick needs to come out.
Well, and if the point is a challenge, it's way more challenging to get an audience on board with your version. It's not even close. You write a little joke about, whatever Jerry Seinfeld's talking about.
Yeah.
Battery dying or whatever. I think it's a little more challenging, Jerry. Talking about wanting to look at your own penis from when you were in 5th grade. Being obsessed with that. Get an audience.
Convince your younger self to show you his dick.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good job.
Thanks. You've boosted my confidence in it.
It's very funny. Okay. What else? Sports talk. Quick.
Sports talk.
Packers in the playoffs. So here's the deal, pal. If the Packers beat
the Vikings,
Chicago Bears.
Oh, the Bears. That's right. They lost to the Vikings, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that doesn't matter. Now you're in the playoffs.
Irrelevant game. I didn't even watch it.
Irrelevant game. Didn't need to watch it.
But yeah, I need to beat the Bears. So what were you going to say? The Bears?
If the Packers beat the Bears, do you know who you're most likely going to be playing?
The Seahawks.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? Wait, good. So I mean, do you have to like
lose? It's a win-win for you because you don't care enough to have it like ruin your life. But if you do win, you can talk about it endlessly.
Yeah, but it like affects your mood so much that I would like feel bad or like have to tiptoe around.
Yeah, you would. You'd have to be nervous to bring it up. No, it reminds me of U.S. soccer. That's how I feel about like World Cup soccer. I just think it's so great when America beats anybody because it's like for them, like if Colombia, the U.S. plays Colombia and we beat Colombia, that their whole country is in like a state of mourning. They can't. Right. It's like a disaster you can't come back from. If America wins, we're just like, yeah, let's go have another round, one more. Yeah. And then we totally forget. And then if we lose, we're like, all right, what's next?
Yeah, exactly.
Give a shit about that stupid sport anyway.
So is that your first game, the winner of that game?
Yeah, well, so the way, just to make it more complicated for you, the real way NFL seeding works is like we have We have the bye. We're the first.
Oh, okay. So
We
your
have the
first game is like our second game, or
so
the Bears' second game.
we play the lowest remaining seed of the winners this week.
Okay.
So the Packers, I think, are the lowest seed. So if you win, we would play the Packers.
Gotcha.
So, and I think you guys are favored maybe to win that game. So it's a pretty strong.
Against the Bears? I should hope so. My God.
Well,
when is that game, by the way? The Bears game?
That's a good question. Maybe Saturday?
So then if we win Saturday, if the game's Saturday, would we be playing you the following Saturday?
Yeah, most likely, yes.
So playoff games, are they once a week, or are they some are Thursday, some are Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, you guys play Saturday, the night game, 5 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock your time.
Oh, shit, I'll be on an airplane. Shit.
Isn't that the worst? I know. I'm trying to figure out where I'll be next weekend. Yeah, so that's the story, pal. But that'll be good content if Seahawks and Packers play. We can do a live.
Do you think the Bears-Packers game will be on TV in North Dakota?
Yes.
Oh. Are all playoff games like televised for everyone?
Yeah, it'll be on TV everywhere. It's America.
Well, that's not how the regular season works.
I know, but it's the national games are all. Although you might be on some weird thing now, they're like giving games to like Amazon and Netflix. Let's see where you're at.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, you're on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
You have Amazon Prime.
I have my brother's password. Yeah.
Oh my God. Tell your 15-year-old self that.
What?
You're doing great. You have your brother's Amazon Prime password.
You have your brother's Amazon Prime password. You have your other brother's HBO password. Things are okay, buddy.
Things are good. Things are doing.
Things are looking up. Yeah.
Okay, that was sports talk.
What's Amazon Prime? Invest in it now, my buddy. Invest in
it now. How do you do that? I don't know, but you should figure out stocks.
What's the GameStop? Ooh, load up on GameStop, my friend.
Buy GameStop and then sell it at a certain point.
Yeah, I don't remember when, but
not exactly sure. But if you pick a day, if it seems high, time to sell.
Yeah. Well, anything else?
I think that's it. Sports to any other discussion points? I'm just checking my notes. Let's do it. Let's get into topics, baby.
Let's do it. All right.
I got something for you.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to back this shit up.
We went to church for Christmas Eve. You guys go to church Christmas Eve?
We did not. No.
No, not good.
I went from being a Easter and Christmas to nothing. Yeah.
Well, that's like, if I'm being honest, mostly my parents they like traditional things, so we all go. First of all, Christmas Eve, they have not, this church, my parents go to, they have not adapted to the times. 7 o'clock start. 7 p.m. start.
7 p.m. start? Christmas Eve?
Way too late. Way too late. I mean, you got to get home and put the kid to bed and then wrap them up and set them all up.
Is that the only one they had? They didn't have a 5 o'clock?
No. 7 p.m. service. And they did the full, like, I know you're Catholic, so I don't know how it works in Catholic church. But like in Lutheran churches, there's the communion service on Sunday or whatever. But then a lot of times these nighttime services, they're just kind of like, we're going to sing some songs, say some prayers, and get the hell out of here.
Get out of here, yeah.
This guy, he does the full communion, like an hour and 20-minute service.
Oh, that's pushing it.
At night.
Ouch.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. If you want anyone, and you're getting all, this is the time too to catch people. You're getting, like we just said, you're getting all the casuals, you're getting all, all the curious people, all the people who are maybe open to church but not for me every Sunday. Now's your time to sell them, like, hey, look, it's 45 minutes and you're out of here, and you get a nice message, you sing some songs, and then you trick them, and then they get there on Sunday and you bore them to tears and send them. But this guy, no, we're gonna go for the whole. So that was a disaster. And then this is the first time. So we didn't go to. This is like the first time we brought Ginger when she's like, I think, old enough to really kind of like ask questions and know what's going on. And let me tell you something. Christmas message. It's a beautiful message, but a lot of virgin talk when you know there's a lot of kids in the crowd. A lot of virgin this, virgin that, virgin Mary.
I didn't really think about that.
What is a virgin? Well, that's not a question. Anybody want to explain to their 5-year-old?
Their 5-year-old, yeah, that's. Oh, what'd you say?
I don't know. I just said, look at your candle. Quiet.
Shut up. Stare at your candle.
No, I don't know. It's just something about mom. I think Heidi handled it. But yeah, so I would say, here's what I need back. Two-parter. Christmas Eve service, 45 minutes maximum. We're not doing communion. Three-parter. Okay. Earlier start time. You gotta start these nowadays. Post-COVID, yes. Even comedy shows. The early show in comedy used to be 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. That was comedy club. Every early show at 8, late show at 10. Post-COVID, everything is like not a 7 and 9, 7:30, 9:30 maybe.
It got earlier.
It got earlier. Everything got moved earlier post-COVID. So that's church. You gotta do the same thing. It should be 6 o'clock Christmas Eve, and then you can get home and do stuff. And my last thing, let's just take it easy on the Virgin. I know it's the Virgin Mary. It's a big part of the story, but maybe 1 or 2 virgins. We don't need like 50 virgins in the.
Maybe you can hide it. You'd be like the V Mary,
Mary with the V card.
Yeah, exactly. I see. That's the thing. I didn't know Luther. I didn't know it's loosey goosey. Sometimes we do communion, sometimes not.
Well, no, every Sunday they do communion, but like they don't do it for a lot of these like ancillary services.
Oh,
like
okay.
Christmas Eve, that's the first time I've been to a Christmas Eve service at communion.
Oh wow. Yeah, we used to go to midnight mass.
At midnight?
Thing at midnight. Yeah. Oh. I mean, not when I was, Ginger's age, but I mean like high school and.
No, that's a Catholic. Yeah, but that's only because of the alliteration. That's the only reason why you're doing it, right? It just sounds cool. Midnight mass.
Midnight mass. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I agree. You got to do it early. You got to get.
You got to do it early because we're trying to have a cocktail. You know what I mean? Basically, we're just white knuckling it there. Like, come on. Gotta get home. So gonna have at least one drink and then put together all these stupid toys and
yeah. Santa's
coming. You gotta get home.
Well, you don't have that problem when you just don't go to mass at all.
That'll be next year.
Yeah. But yeah, I support. I back you up. Back you up for sure. Okay.
What do you need backup on, my friend?
My backup, this is gonna be a one way. I'm as far as me. I'm not saying between me and you. I'm saying like, I'm out on thank you cards. I don't need them. I'll send them if people want them. I'll send them. But thank you cards, it's not necessary.
Don't need it.
Don't need it. No one's. I didn't get you the gift because I'm waiting for the thank you card or I got you the gift because, I felt obligated to. No, because because I wanted to. But I'm saying like when people are like, hey, did you get a thank you card from this? Then then your motivation behind the gift.
What about with? I feel like it is a generational thing. Because what about with like wedding presents?
That's a tell. Yeah, that's that one. Okay, I'm talking about Christmas. Wedding, I think that's good because then you're letting them know we got it. Thank you. And
Yeah,
because it's ridiculous, we got married and now you're giving us shit and a
and it's
bunch of
just like
money.
traditional.
It's traditional.
Yeah, I don't know anybody. You get people send you thank you cards for Christmas gifts?
I think it's mostly because of the whole Godfather, God daughter,
Oh,
God
yeah, 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 yeah.
son,
Kind of, yeah,
cousin, uncle, like that type of thing.
yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
it does feel like an obligation, you
And
know?
I don't mind sending because I want my kids to, be appreciated. They're kids, so you got to instill that. But like the whole time, we're just writing down instead of, we're just writing down, okay, this, this, this,
Well,
and
that's
then,
like, and then it's like, that's the other thing. When you're doing that, like when Ginger has her birthday, she gets all these presents from all these kids. You
uh-huh.
have to like, and that's a thing. We don't
You
do
keep
cards.
track.
We do text to let them know, and maybe a picture of her
Yeah,
using
yeah,
the
yeah.
toy. You have to keep track as she's opening it. Who's from who? So you have to like start a spreadsheet and
Yeah.
really like nail it. You know,
Yep.
and that's very stressful. And it
That's
would
what,
be
yeah, that's what Christmas Eve was. When
nice.
you're opening other gifts, you got to keep track and have that
It would
paper.
be nice to just like have everyone go, "Hey, please, you do not need to send me anything, text or acknowledgement that she's enjoying the gift. My gift to you is not only this thing, it's also that you don't have to write down it's from me and that
Yeah.
you love it. I don't care. I just want you to I hope you enjoy it and I'm signing off after this.
That's what I should start putting in cards is like
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, enjoy this. And as added bonus,
Yeah.
don't even write it
You
down.
never
We got
have
it.
to bring this up. And never contact me again.
Yes. Let's just end our
The
communications.
end of our relationship.
Yeah.
Uh, I did the Tacoma Comedy Club after New Year's weekend, and those clubs do a nice thing where um, they give you your check in one envelope, and then in another envelope there's a thank you card, and
Uh-huh.
it's signed by all the staff. I don't do other
Oh,
clubs,
okay. There's clubs that do that. Yeah, yeah.
and I think that's happened maybe to
I
some other
kind of
clubs.
I kind of like that.
But doesn't it feel a little hostage?
Oh,
Like
they
they're
passed
like,
around, they made them
hey,
all.
like just the guy who's washing dishes, you know, like, hey, Gary, you gotta send the card for the prissy comedian, or else he'll do his hotel room. He's like, fine, we love you, boy. I loved your set while I was fucking washing dishes for 3 hours back here.
But as the prissy comedian, I kind of like it.
Just like the servers, like, we had a great time, but man, I wish you were a bigger draw, so I didn't only make $40 tonight.
When I see you on the calendar, I get all excited because I know I'm gonna get $20.
I get so excited because I don't have to worry about somewhere to park. Then literally, there's my friend Bo Johnson opened for me. He doesn't need to open for me, but he was just wants to hang out, you know. So he booked himself to feature that weekend, and then he was dropping me off. I was watching the Seahawks game Saturday night before, and he was like, "Oh, I'll pick you up from the bar you're at, and then take you to the club. I'm on my way." And I was like, "Great."
Yeah.
And he picks me up, and we were like sitting there. He's like, should we go? I was like, you know what? We probably have a few more minutes. It's pretty. Last night it was really easy finding parking. I was like, well, that's the good thing about my shows. Always parking available. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
putting that in Eventbrite. In the Eventbrites, when you make your own Eventbrites, which I do for these clubs now because apparently they are outsourcing ticketing to the acts. But when I make my own Eventbrites, they ask for parking information. I'm gonna start putting that in there. Like, hey, free and ample parking. Don't even worry about it. There
No
will be
circling around the club.
unless a better comedian is playing somewhere in the vicinity of this event, I can promise you there will be parking available.
That's hilarious.
All right, but I'm backing you up. No thank you cards. I don't need one either. So me and Johnny, we're two people. Except for if I play Comedy Club, I really want all the staff to sign it with little hearts over
Can
the
I
eyes.
tell you something? That's maybe this is me being a hypocrite, but I honestly I don't mind writing them, for gifts I get. But like I write thank you cards to clubs after I work. Do you do that? Just saying, hey, thanks for having me. It was fun. No.
No, and now I'm just immediately I'm like, maybe that's why I don't work a lot of clubs.
No, I don't think so. But when I
No.
started, I just did it because I was like, oh,
That's great. That's never even occurred to me. That's probably says something about me. I do Christmas gifts to a few people now. I do like Amazon gift cards. I just started doing that again. I took a little break.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
To like bookers?
No, to agents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was one year, I think maybe we've talked about this, but one year I did that where I was like, hey, and like the bookers that booked me a lot, I did that. And then the next year I was just like, I can't afford it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what do
I'm telling you,
this happened this year.
To the same people, like the same. I really only did 2 people this year, but then like those same people, I probably stiffed the last like 3 or 4 years because things have been so tight.
Yeah.
And they must have been like, and then I was like, should I even start it again? Because then they're gonna be like, oh man, he must have had some rough years.
I know.
And they're probably thinking like, I didn't book him that much. Why is he?
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
All right. Good app. Where are you going to be?
Where am I going to be? One night stands.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan, outside of Detroit there. And yeah, I heard it's a good club. It's big. So hopefully we get the word out. Someone said it was big. So
it is big. That's the place I told you about where they had more of a crowd in the side open mic because they did the open mic at the same time. The parking lot was full, but it was all for the open mic and not for me.
I'm so nervous about the Thursday. Like they do a Thursday night. I'm like, oh God, that's probably when that would happen.
And the one guy that went to the show, he thought he was at the open mic, but it was my show.
Well, I'm very excited to be going to One Night Stands.
No, but it's a good room, and Mike's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm excited. Johnny.
Sauk City, Wisconsin, this coming Friday the 16th at the Vintage Brewing, and then Saturday the 31st. Saturday the 31st in DeForest, Wisconsin. Details on the website.
On the website. Go to Johnny's website. All right, that's it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to
The Cavalry.